everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. And it's almost New Year's, so can't believe 2019 is already here, but I'm ready. It's exciting. So today I'm doing my week 1 post-op and week 2 post-op video together. I had surgery on Monday, December the 17th. And 1 week would have been Christmas Eve. And as you probably know, it was crazy busy with family and things, so I didn't have an opportunity to make a video. So I said I would just do, week 1 and 2 together. Today is actually Sunday, so tomorrow is actually my 2-week post-op exactly. But I do have to work tomorrow, and then Tuesday is New Year's Day and we have family things planned again, so I said I'll go ahead and do it today. It's almost 2 weeks, just as good anyway. So just to give you my stats here, my highest weight was 252 pounds, and I was actually that 1 week before I started my pre-op liquid diet before surgery. So I was 252 pounds exactly. And then the day of surgery, I was 242.8. So I lost 9.2 pounds just in the 1 week of like the clear liquids. Our nutritionist put us on 5 protein shakes a day. I think I mentioned that earlier. But on that actual diet, I lost 9.2 pounds. So the day of surgery, I was 242.8. This past Monday, I was 234.2. So I lost 8.6 pounds the first week after surgery. And then this morning, I weighed exactly 231. So I only lost 4.2 pounds this second week. And that is a total of 21 pounds since I started the pre-op liquid diet. So 21 pounds in 3 weeks. It's not as much, since my surgery, it's not as much as some of other people's I've seen, but I'm really happy with it. It's good for me. I can already tell a difference. My energy level has not really changed that much. I haven't noticed it. I was told by a couple people that it might, kind of be a little low, just because you're not getting enough calories and protein and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't really seen a change in my energy level. I went back to work last Thursday. So it wasn't even, it was like a week and 3 days I went back to work. And I work in an administrative kind of, one of my jobs is administrative kind of setting, so it wasn't anything physical by any means, but so not as much as people I've seen in the past, but I'm really excited about it, and I can tell a difference in my clothes already. I was definitely one of those people that probably should have bought bigger clothes, because a lot of mine were too tight anyways, but I just refused to do so. But I can tell a difference already in the way some of my clothes fit. No one can tell yet, really. I'll be glad when people can start kind of telling. I think that will be a really big milestone for me, is when someone can say, it looks like, you look like you've lost weight. So that'll be exciting. But some of the things that I guess were a little surprising maybe, or not really surprising, but just kind of stood out. The gas pains were no joke. So the hospital I had surgery at, my particular surgeon uses a nerve block. So they give you a nerve block before they put you under. And I wasn't in any pain from the actual surgery. Cutting intestines or colons, all that kind of gory stuff. I wasn't in pain from that. The gas pains were crazy, crazy. So I was ready to get up. I took a nap kind of, after I got back to my room. I went into surgery at, my surgery started at 10:15, and I was in my actual hospital room at like 3-ish, I think. So surgery and recovery time, that's about how long it took. So I took a nap, and then I was ready to get up, and I was ready to walk, and I hit the floor running. So, but those were the worst pains. I came home the next day. We got discharged about 3:30, so I came home and just really walked, and I got up every hour and walked, and I did my little incentive spirometer. I don't know if every hospital sends you home with those, but it helps to prevent pneumonia when you've been put under anesthesia and for any type of surgery. So I had those when I had my hip surgery, and I did them religiously. Like, I was paranoid. I'm kind of a paranoid person. I like to do like everything that I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it, because I don't want anything to go wrong. So I did my incentive spirometer. I got up and walked. I only took liquid Tylenol during the day. I did take the pain medication, like the narcotic pain medication, at night when I slept, just because it helped me sleep better. And I always sleep on my stomach. So obviously I couldn't sleep on my stomach right away. So I had to sleep on my back. I could not sleep on my sides. They told me in the hospital that was perfectly fine for me to do, but it wasn't comfortable for me. I felt like it was pulling, and I tried pillows and all that kind of stuff, but that just didn't work for me. So I did take that medication at night just to kind of help me sleep, and that worked well. But during the day I took Tylenol, and by the end of the week I was just taking a little bit at night to help me sleep, and then by halfway through this past week I stopped all medication. So still a little sore in kind of areas. Incisions are still sore, kind of. But overall, I could not be happier with the surgery and the recovery and how I feel now. I am doing my best to get all my vitamins in. I will say, honestly, in the past 2 weeks, I probably have missed, so I take them 4 times a day, other than my iron at night. That would technically be 5, but my other ones I take 4 times a day, and I may miss one time, one day. So that's probably happened maybe 3 or 4 times, honestly. And that was really due to trying to get everything in that they want you to get in. Obviously, their expectations are not that you're going to be able to get in, 64 fluid ounces and, 5 protein shakes, or, sugar-free pudding, or any, all of that all in right away. You're swollen and your stomach's swollen, and so that just doesn't work that way. So a lot of that was due to just being full all the time and still having, the gas, and so that was kind of been the reason why I've missed a couple of things. But I've really tried to get in my vitamins like I'm supposed to, and I've gotten in 64 fluid ounces, including water and protein shakes, since probably that Thursday. I was able to do that. Thursday or Friday, I was able to do that. But I didn't start actually getting in just 64 ounces of water, or I do like the Powerade Zero, so I would drink some of that until probably a week and a half after surgery. So, but I am up to being able to do that, so I can get in my 64 ounces of just water, so that's good. Some days I hit my protein goal, some days I don't. I am extremely over protein shakes. I am ready to be able to eat food again. I am not supposed, I go actually tomorrow, I go for my nutrition, I meet with the nutritionist, and also I have my first post-op visit with my surgeon. So I'll probably update you guys on that on week 3, but hopefully at that point she will tell me that I can start eating some more solid foods. I'll be honest, I have incorporated a few in towards the end of this past week because I just need some texture other than sugar-free pudding. I'm not really a yogurt person. I tried yogurt several times and it wasn't for me. I just can't like it. It's very sour. I'm not a sour person. And I don't like fruit flavored things, so I couldn't, I tried several times, several different kinds, and it's a struggle. So, I did do some scrambled eggs a couple of days ago. I did them really moist, and I only did like one scrambled egg, and chewed it a lot, and made sure I got it in the tiniest bits possible. And I've done even like the little bitty cheese squares things. We buy them, they're kind of flat, and I would nibble on them. I mean, just for some texture and something that was a little bit not as bland. But I did cream of soups, and I would, strain them, and I did those, and they were okay, but after a while, it kind of got, after a couple of days of that, you get burned out on that. The first week, my taste buds definitely changed a little bit. The Premier protein shakes that I absolutely loved before, I couldn't hardly stomach. I could not hardly stomach them. Now, I can. I'm back to being able to drink those perfectly fine. I found one that I liked that I could kind of stomach for a little bit while I was kind of in that transition. It wasn't one that I actually should have been drinking because it was a milk protein concentrate, and our nutritionist wanted us drinking protein isolate, so whey protein isolate or milk protein isolate, protein in that manner. So, but I was just like, I can't get anything else in. So I felt like I may not have been absorbing the whole 30 grams of protein in that particular shake, but at least I was getting some in. So, but I'm getting there. It's actually not been as bad, other than the, desire to it's not even like I'm really hungry. Like, we've been watching the holiday baking show on TV on Food Network. We've watched that for almost a week and a half straight now. We've been kind of binge watching the series before it goes away for the holidays. And even and I was a sweet person. I always crave sweets. Sweets were my weakness. And I don't even yes, they look really good, and I'm sure they taste really good. But I wasn't even craving those. I just want some texture, if that makes sense. So I'm going to ask her if I can kind of start trying a little bit more things with some texture in it. So there's a couple of recipes that I've seen other YouTubers make. The ricotta bake, I'm sure you've heard about that, so I'm going to try that. And I even saw on one channel, she made her own refried beans. And I'm so sorry I cannot remember the name of her channel, but I'll try to find it and insert it up here. But she has actually done a lot of the puree phase prep videos. She has 3 or 4, I think, if not more than that by now. So I'll definitely put her link in here. I can't remember her name right now, but I'll put it in there so you can check her out if you haven't heard or seen her videos before, because she has a lot of good recipe ideas I've found. Some of them, she does a tuna one. I don't like tuna. But I am excited because on our purees, I totally got sidetracked. I totally had my ADD moment there, went from one thought to another because it popped in my head. But finish up her, I'll put her link in there below, or I'll try to find her page below and see if I can put it down so you can check her out for recipes. But I am excited because in our puree diet we can do like flaked fish. So I've never been much of a fish person, but I think at this point I'll be like loving it. So like flounder, tilapia, salmon, any type of flake fish like that. So I'll be excited about that, and try a couple other things as well, hopefully this coming up week. So I get to cook, I'm cooking New Year's for my family. They're coming to visit, just a few of them, and so they're having ham, and we're doing ham and mashed potatoes and butter beans and black eyed peas. My brother loves collards, but I don't cook collards good enough, and his kitchen is being remodeled, so he gets no collards this year. But then we'll do pudding, and then, or excuse me, rolls, and then we're gonna do sugar-free Jello pudding for dessert with some sugar-free Cool Whip, and that's what everyone's gonna have to deal with because that's the only thing that I'll be able to eat. But I am gonna try to do my ricotta bakes, so maybe I'll have one of those with everybody while they eat theirs. So yeah, but so long, a little bit longer of a video today, but I did have 2 weeks to catch up on. So everything else, like I said, it's going great. I'm really excited. I feel great. Just trying to, I need to start exercising for one. We have had the holidays and stuff, so that is going to be my grand excuse. But after Tuesday, can't really use that as an excuse anymore. So I really need to start exercising. I think that will help with weight loss. And then hopefully once I can get into some purees, I'll be able to up my protein, and that will help with weight loss as well. So I'm sure that's what they're going to tell me tomorrow at my visits, but hopefully they'll be happy with what I have done so far. So yeah, I think that's it that I can think of. I hope, again, everyone had a wonderful holiday, and I hope everyone has a great New Year. I am definitely making my list of New Year's resolutions this year. I'll share a few that I know of off the top of my head. So obviously one of them is to get healthy, and I have done the first part of that with surgery, but I am going to definitely exercise and get as healthy as I possibly can, for sure. Another New Year's resolution of mine is I love getting like cards, like birthday cards in the mail and things like that. And it actually was my New Year's resolution last year, and I miserably failed at it. But I want to be better about sending family and friends cards in the mail for special occasions, birthdays, you know, unfortunately if someone loses someone or pets, even just thinking of you kind of cards, or congratulations, new home, new babies, all that kind of good stuff. So I want to be a lot better about that this year. One of our family goals is to try and get as much out of debt. Work on that. We've done really, really well with that, and we have come a long ways, and we are still trucking forward. So that is exciting as well. And I don't think I've ever mentioned it here, but my wife and I are pregnant. She's actually the one carrying the baby, and we are due in May of 2019. So we are getting ready for a little one. So that is also part of a New Year's resolution, I guess, is to get our home ready and get her ready and just be ready for a little one, and then obviously school. So I'm actually sitting in the nursery now. It's kind of just surreal to look around and see the furniture, and we went shopping this weekend and got a lot of things for decorating. So but yeah, I haven't shared that part of my life yet here, but it's just so exciting I couldn't kind of hold back anymore. So, and you guys will definitely be seeing him once he's here. So, but yeah, so again, thank you everyone for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up. And I'm excited to see you guys next Monday, and we'll do the 3rd week follow-up and see how that week is going and how my purees are going. All right, guys, enjoy. Bye.